Hi everyone, it's Molly Dawnbell and welcome to my channel. So today, this whole weekend has been pretty busy. I had a show this weekend with Lola and I decided I'd want to vlog it for you guys, and I did that. I pretty much just put a bunch of clips from that day into one whole video, and that's what this video is gonna be. And I'm sort of going to be talking about this experience. It's not anything special per se, but I don't know. I feel like I don't talk enough, in my opinion. I don't know if you agree. Maybe you like the amount of talking I do, but in my opinion, I don't talk enough. So that's what we're going to do. So, first things first, when preparing for a show, I groomed the horse the night before, and it just sort of ensures that we're going to be nice and clean tomorrow, because horses are quite unpredictable, and if they do get dirty overnight, it's not like they're going to be completely dirty, because they still had a bath the night before. I don't know, the math makes sense in my head, but anyway, I just washed her down and lathered her with like an entire bottle of horse shampoo and other soaps like that. I'll put the photos on the screen so you know which ones I use. Now, this whole clip here is just me struggling to braid her hair just because she's so tall and I actually can't even braid hair. I always have to get other people to do it, but I was feeling brave and I couldn't do it. I mean, I eventually turned to the camera and be like, Lisa, can you help me? Because I was struggling so much, so you can see that there. Lisa did a really great job with braiding her hair, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Night night. I'm so tired and nervous. Bye. So yeah, the night before shows is essentially the time where I prepare the horses and myself, because I'm really nervous and shows are a really big deal to me, and they are a big deal. Yes. So that is what I did night one, basically day one. And then the next day is show day, which most of the day is spent driving, believe it or not, because nobody hosts shows near me. It seems like I'm starting to notice that pattern. I'm just kidding, but yeah. This show is being hosted at the cutest little yard, and the money that you give to pay for the show was being donated to charity for horses, and it's actually a charity that I'm interested in joining, which is really interesting, and I'm glad that I could contribute to it. Sorry, I'm getting my words all mixed up. It wasn't necessarily a busy show. Honestly, it never even looked like a show was going on here. It was a little bit sad because I knew that the money was for charity and not a lot of people showed up. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I really don't know. But I was happy to be there, and I did actually end up donating extra at the end of the day, which it felt nice, and it's actually a charity that's really important to me. So on site, just outside the school where the show was happening, they had these box stalls, and I was able to tack up Lola and just leave her there whilst I quickly got my jacket on. And I got my mom to braid my hair, because I told you guys I can't braid my hair. And this is me talking to my mom because I was so nervous. And I almost left, but she talked me into it, and I stayed. But yeah, I'm happy I stayed. So, first we were called into the arena for the flat class, which Lola did perfectly. I'm not gonna lie, she was throwing her head a little bit, and it took a little bit more leg than it should have to get her to walk on and keep a steady pace. But other than that, I think she did great, and we actually ended up placing third, so it's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty good. So this is a 130 course, which is pretty high, yes, but Lola's my little rocket, and she's a good jumper. She is, yeah. So I wasn't nervous at this point. Well, I was, but not because of the size of the jumps, just because all eyes on me, and I'm shy. Hi everyone. So I would say our round went pretty well. We only had 4 faults, and I'll show you exactly which jump that happened on because it very much could have been prevented. It just wasn't, okay? It's not a big deal, but we actually placed 5th. I don't know. We could have did better, especially at the level that me and Lola have competed at. We definitely could have did better, but it's not a big deal because I'm telling you, I did this just for the charity, and it's really happy to go home with any ribbon at all. Hi. So I do believe that this weekend went pretty well, and I'm happy with how it went. So now that we've got all the show stuff out the way, I'd like to talk to you about the charity in the video and how it's going to be part of my channel. So I'm going to explain that now because I have a good few ideas for the future that I'm just really excited to share with you guys. So the charity in this video is called True Stride Trust, and this charity focuses on rescuing any horse of any kind, whether they've been neglected or they're just not getting the right care that they deserve, or they're abandoned, anything like that, or they're just not able to be ridden anymore for any injuries, etc. And maybe if people just can't even afford to have their horses anymore, they're not always rescued because they're like literally in danger. There's lots of reasons that someone might need to rescue a horse. Anyhow, this foundation is going to be a big part of my channel because I'm actually now a member of it. I've been sorting this out for quite a while, and yeah, I'm a member of it. So basically an investor, a donator, whatever you want to call it. And so in the future, if I stay a member for a big enough time, I will get to take in rescue horses and rescue them myself, which I think that could be quite interesting for this channel, and it could be really, really good for my future. And I would just love to give back and rescue some horses because they're very dear to me. I'm not just an equestrian to jump and to show. I care a lot about horse health and what's best for my horses, and I'd love to rescue. Anyway, hi everybody to who actually watched to the very end. I love you and thank you for watching. I'm sorry this video was a little bit short and not like my usual videos, which is pretty sad, but don't you worry because I have lots planned and I love you all so much. Bye.